Hello everyone, I'm Dina Baer, and I'm ready to bring you everything you need to know from this year's virtual meeting. The next few days are filled with all of the latest globally in genetics and genomics. Stay tuned to catch a glimpse of everything happening during this year's virtual meeting. First though, are you a trainee and would like to get more involved in ASHG trainee leadership? Take a moment to hear from one of the members of the ASHG board about what trainee leadership looks like.
Trainee leadership at ASHG actually looks like all other leadership at ASHG, which I think is one of the really great things about how it's set up. Trainees are integrated at every level, from the community outreach to the committees that run the society, all the way up to the board of directors like myself. And the really excellent thing is that it's not training positions in these committees. Trainees are equal members, so they have the voting powers, their ideas are listened to. We're really there as members of whichever committee trainees end up deciding to join, and we are directing the way that the society is moving, the way that the society is addressing issues, the way that the society is continuing to grow, the same as researchers who have decades of experience. If you are new to ASHG and don't really know the structure, there's a great outline online. And if one of those interests you, talk to the current committee members. Many of those are listed online, or you can reach out to anyone you know in the society and they could get you in touch. But really, the committees are the working elements of the society, and they're really the pieces that are focused on a specific goal that the society has set out. Anything from running the annual meeting, which is a huge endeavor, to our community outreach, our politics outreach. That's a great place to start. On a more local level, we also do a lot of local outreach. One of the big ones is DNA Day, and there's plenty of opportunities to get involved, either running experiments in schools, which we'll see how that goes this year and next. But also there's a DNA Day contest where high schoolers write essays, and we always are looking for people to help review those. And it's just a nice way to kind of spread some of what we're doing and some of our interests to the next generation of geneticists. For me, getting involved with the board of directors, I really wanted to get a peek behind the curtain and see kind of what it is that runs a 9,000 person organization. And what kind of surprised me is that here I entered a room with researchers with decades of experience, and I wasn't in the least bit put off. I mean, they were so interested and so collaborative in kind of making sure that the society was running that I was immediately brought in as an equal member and really got the experience and the insights that I was looking for. It was enlightening, and it was honestly reassuring being at my level of training. I mean, experience with a group the size of ASHG and really a national presence is an opportunity that you wouldn't find at like just a school level, for instance, or an industry level, and where you're a little more in the bubble, which is fine as trainees. But if you want to take that next step out, ASHG is a great way to start that.
The field of genetics and genomics is changing at such a rapid pace, where universities and other programs are making huge strides. Let's take a closer look at a few of those.
For the longest time, perhaps until 2015, pharmacogenomics was so specialized nobody even understood what it was, not even clinicians. What I wanted was to have patient-focused researchers, and we wanted that our research in 1 or 2 steps could be translated to clinical care.
The Center for Neurogenetics is a multidisciplinary research hub that brings together neurologists, genetic counselors, bioinformaticians, neuroscientists from the Brain and Mind Research Institute to work with the patients that we serve here at Weill Cornell.
Patients come to the Center for Neurogenetics through a few different pathways. Some are referred by their neurologists or by their geneticists. Some patients find us on their own through searching the web, and these are typically patients who've had extensive testing through their own doctors and yet have not been able to get a diagnosis and find a reason for their symptoms.
Our center is all about contributing to the future of precision medicine in neurological disorders. This is something that has been very useful in the treatment of cancers, and the very next specialty to benefit most from precision medicine is neurology.
What we do is to develop theory and models for understanding biological phenomena and developing software tools for understanding the very large data sets.
Our approaches are data-driven, which enables unbiased generation of accurate predictions from large compendia of genomics and functional omics data to generate hypotheses, drive experiments, and analyze clinical data sets.
We identified also many novel genes, completely unknown, never connected before to Alzheimer's disease.
Geisinger has a long-standing genomics project called MyCode, and one part of MyCode is to review the exome sequence data that are part of MyCode and look for pathogenic variants in genes that are known to increase risk for cancer and heart disease.
That's it for us at this year's virtual meeting, and we hope you've enjoyed our program. We'll see you again next year. Thanks again for watching, and if you'd like to watch more clips like this, go ahead and click on some of the links to my side for more exciting content from this year's ASHG virtual meeting.